Welcome back, Axis and Allies players, right here straight from the nest. It's Wars of the World, the American Civil War. Stay tuned.
Hello, everybody.
He took the Heartlands! He stole them from me!
Viper and Nato at the nest. Fall of 1864. And you were saying?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
He took the Heartlands!
Okay, so Viper started off, she attacked the Carolinas, and it was more or less an equal trade like it's been the whole damn game. And that was pretty much it, I think, right?
No, I recounted in the Heartlands when you were in there. And I lost one.
Oh, okay, yeah, what Viper just said. So then I counterattacked in the Heartlands, and virtually everything hit.
No, not virtually everything hit. He actually rolled 6 solid hits on a 2. And, see, I don't have the Heartlands anymore, and it's all tied up 2-2. It's kind of, sucks. But it's okay. We'll come back, because we also still have to figure out what we do in the event of a tie. We didn't actually plan that far ahead, so there's that.
And I attacked the Carolinas as well.
It's a stalemate.
Yeah. So, and then...
We're having way too much fun with this one.
So, then I just bought a bunch of stuff, like 2 infantry and 2 cannon, and put them in Chicago and Washington. And that was pretty much it. I have the Heartlands now, and...
We have 1 round to go, and it'll be the final round. It's 1865, the end of the war. At some point in this, you know, they're supposed to be General Lee signing the surrender treaty as issued by Jefferson Davis and Abraham Lincoln. We haven't thought that far ahead yet, and we'll be back with the end of the round and what happens in the event of a tie, because it is tied 2-2 right now. Nato has the Heartlands and the blockade, so that gives him his 2 points, but I still have the Carolinas and New Orleans, so I have 2 points. So we'll see what happens, because yeah, it's another cliffhanger game, so let's do this.
So, like I said, next turn is the last turn, so everything will be decided next turn if this is a win for me or a tie. So stay tuned, we'll see what the hell happens.
Hey guys, welcome back to the nest. Wow. Okay, so tight-knit game. Nato did not get New Orleans, and that's okay. I'm okay with him not getting the Great Bank of the South, but by one die, he took South Carolina. So it was a 3-1 draw on NATO's favor. Barely there. He got a damn good roll the round beforehand, wiped me completely out of the Heartlands. It's a very well balanced game. We discussed a couple different things, and we're not really going to change anything, because you don't get much more balance than that, where you're teeth grinding, gritting, praying that that dice roll comes out in your favor, and it just didn't. I took 2 hits in South Carolina. Both of mine were wounded. Not that it matters this particular round, but it is the United States of America, and the Confederate States of America no longer exist. Jefferson Davis is on his way to Biloxi, Mississippi, to the Beauvoir, where he will retire and live out the last of his days, adopt his son, and they will commemorate a Confederate cemetery. Still does exist if you ever want to check it out, called the Beauvoir, down in Biloxi, Mississippi. General Lee will go ahead and retire in Atlanta, and everybody else will just follow in suit. Grant will be taking up on the presidential campaigns here soon, and we're going to be coming up on our next few rounds. The next 3 rounds are going to be pretty lightweight. Had the Confederate States won their freedom against the United States, it would have definitely affected World War I, and we decided on somewhat of a level that they would be split. We hadn't fully decided if the South would be an Axis or Comintern. We kind of tossed around the idea that maybe it would be a temporary unity, kind of like KMT and CCP. I'd like to know your ideas. So shoot us some thoughts on that, what you would think if the Confederate States of America had one and it was a split nation. What do you think they should do in World War I? Should they unify just for the temporary basis against the common enemy? Or do you think they should split it up and suddenly America's got something really challenging on their turf? Let us know in the comments below. Like it, live it, love it. This is Wars of the World, American Civil War. We'll see you guys next time right here from the nest.
And just for shits and giggles, we'll show you the board, how it ended. So that's how it ended. Freely admit, the only reason why I won is because I got a really damn lucky roll the turn before. Got 8 hits off of, one throw of the dice on 2 or lesses. So that is the sole reason why I won, and not because Viper did anything wrong. She played a phenomenal game. It literally just, without that 8 hits the turn before, I'd still be in the Heartlands and it would be a tied game right now, 2-2. And like Viper said, I only still, even in the Carolinas, I still only barely won. It literally went down to the last roll of the dice, and I was able to roll like 5 dice, and I only need 1 more hit. I rolled 5 dice, only got 1 hit. So it was, like Viper said, it was 1 dice that won it for me. So, very, very close game. The Viper did not do anything wrong. It was just the dice did not roll her way. So, like Viper said, thanks for watching, and we'll come back with the next scenario, which will be the first Boer War, and the first scenario that involves Africa. So we'll see you then.
Hey, thanks for watching Axis and Allies players. Don't forget to hit a squat on that like button. If you'd like to see more videos just like this, go ahead and click on our subscribe button. You can view all of our other videos on our playlists right here on Viper and Nato, straight from the nest, coming at you from historical board games, Z-Man Games, Parker Brothers, Hasbro, and Wizards of the Coast. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next round.